This might be one of the most amazing videos about making things happen that you'll ever watch, and I'm not kidding. In this video, I'm going to turn on a special part of your brain to help you make anything you want come true. This will probably really surprise you, and you'll see it yourself. Even if you're someone who's not sure if making things happen really works, you'll be amazed at what you'll see. This isn't something I made up. These are facts based on how our brains work, and you're going to start using them to change your whole world. I'm going to show you how. On this channel, I make creating what you want easy to understand, without all the confusion that was never needed in the first place. So make sure to subscribe and click that bell so you know when I post a new video. And before we start, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button below if you're ready for this, because I'm about to blow your mind. Now, let's get into it, and I'll guide you through this process. I'm even going to give you a specific sign so you can see real physical proof. I love having proof because it not only keeps you excited when you see it, but it also makes you fully believe and gets rid of any doubts. So let me quickly tell you the sign now. Then I'll explain how it works and what you need to do, so even if you stopped watching this video right now, you'd still have the sign. I already know we're going to see this sign no matter what because I've already turned it on for you. I've done it without you even knowing. So the sign you'll see as proof of this activation is going to be purple flowers. Got it? Purple flowers are your sign. Purple flowers are your proof. Purple flowers, like I said, it's already been turned on for you. You're going to start seeing purple flowers now as you go about your day. And it's certain, and it will definitely happen. Even if you try to prove me wrong, you're still going to start noticing and seeing purple flowers. You can try all you want to make this not work, but it does work. And these flowers don't have to be just in an obvious way. It doesn't have to be in person or someone actually giving you purple flowers, although it could be. But these purple flowers could show up on TV, in a photo, on someone's desk, at a store, on jewelry, or on a sticker. There are endless ways to see how these purple flowers show up for you. You've been activated for purple flowers, and you just have to pay attention and kind of look out for how they show up. It's not a question of if, it's a question of when, because like I said, it's already been turned on for you. Now, let me explain how I turned this on for you because you're probably thinking, what's going on? Let me explain how it was activated for you, how this works, and what you are going to do so that you can use this to turn on things that you actually want. This all seems pretty magical, but it's actually based on scientific facts. Now, here's what's going to happen. There's actually a specific part of your brain that I've been talking about for years because I'm really passionate about it. I'm passionate about sharing this information because when you understand how to use this specific part of your brain, your manifesting can kind of go on autopilot. It can become automatic. And this part of your brain I'm talking about is called your Reticular Activating System. I promise I won't give you a boring detailed lesson on it, even though I honestly would kind of love to. But to sum it up quickly, this particular activating system actually pulls your focus to whatever you feed it. That's like the quickest, simplest explanation I could give you in 10 seconds. And it's so incredibly powerful, and you're already using it all day long without even knowing it. So why don't you use this to your advantage? You're probably already seeing evidence of what you don't want. So change it, and this way you can start turning it on to see things that you do want. So let me show you what to do. Now, like I said, I've already turned on purple flowers for you. And no matter what you do today, even if you just sat on the couch all day, at some point, you will notice them. And you will see them however they might show up for you. And I always love this because people like to try and prove me wrong. But you can try and prove me wrong all you want, but you're still going to see them. Just wait. The reason I chose purple flowers instead of $1 million, which I'm sure you would have liked much more than purple flowers, is that you don't have any big feelings or beliefs or resistance around purple flowers. You don't have years of deep-rooted thinking about them. And basically, you're sort of just neutral about it. You don't care about purple flowers. So I can turn that on for you easily and you will see proof of it. Does that make sense? I'm turning on something that you don't really have any big feelings, energy, or emotions about. I actually use a similar exercise to this in the Wealth DNA code, which is a way to speed up your manifesting. In the Wealth DNA, there are science-based exercises, experiments, and different tools you use each day to fully speed up your manifesting. So each day, you listen to a 5 to 15-minute audio, and it builds on itself, and the results are truly amazing. You can read about how it works and read what all the people are saying about the wealth DNA code. So I'll go ahead and link that up here down below. It's just really helpful. And this just kind of reminded me of an exercise that I do. But when you are turning on your reticular activating system with something you want to manifest, the key is that you can't have a lot of conflicting feelings and energy around it. Believe it or not, we all tend to have really mixed feelings about what we're trying to manifest because often we want or maybe need it. That creates a lot of different feelings. And that want or need is basically rooted deeply in your subconscious programming and beliefs. Things we were taught, things we were told, or things that we experienced usually within the first 7 years of our life. That creates a lot of deep-rooted feelings. So the first thing you want to do to turn this on is to get as neutral as possible, getting rid of all the desperation or want or need or any strong feelings or fear or guilt or anything else that might come up as much as possible. You don't have to be perfect because it's hard to be completely neutral about something that you want because, after all, you want it. It's impossible to just completely not care. But you have to find a balance. You have to get rid of all that extra intensity that's blocking you from having it. I mean it when I say that I am truly obsessed with your results. I really, really am. That's why I started this whole channel in the first place. But once you get into a place of being as neutral as you can about whatever it is that you're manifesting, and this neutrality, it could take minutes, hours, days, weeks, or months depending on how much emotion and programming you have around it. Only you will know if you're feeling neutral about it. So don't rush through it and fake it because the thing is, you can't fake your feelings. But once you're neutral about it, you are going to activate it for yourself by stating it with certainty several times to feed your reticular activating system what you're going to see evidence of. Manifestation is not a one-size-fits-all approach, and this can be done in lots of different variations. So let me give you a few examples so you can kind of see what to do. Here are some examples of priming your reticular activating system. I always see evidence of blank showing up for me. My expectations are always exceeded. I always see blank. It's obvious no matter what I do, blank keeps showing up. Today I will see blank, so make it your own, make it resonate with you. Something that feels certain, obvious, and neutral. Something like, of course, I always see that. Today, as I mentioned, I already activated purple flowers for you. And you will see them purple flowers everywhere, all over. You might even start laughing because you might be one of those people who, now that purple flowers are activated for you, you are going to start seeing them all over the place, maybe even for days, weeks, or months. I always love kind of hearing how this happens for people. But when you activate your reticular activating system from a place of neutrality using a statement like the one I shared above, you will see evidence of it. Your certainty of it fuels it, and it gets your mind on board faster to then create it in your reality. Does that make sense? The way I like to use this kind of activating statements is to say them 3 to 5 times when I first wake up, 3 to 5 times throughout the day, and 3 to 5 times before bed. But I like to say it in a neutral way, just like how you would think any other thought. You don't want to make this like something you have to really believe and feel and whatever. No, you just want to say just how you think any other thought, casually. That casual thought approach is going to be what gets your mind on board faster, if that makes sense. If it feels foreign, your brain's not going to accept it. So now that I've activated purple flowers for you, what are you going to activate for yourself? Go ahead and comment below so that I can hold the space for you and not just me. Everyone here watching this video will be holding the energetic space for you as well so that you can receive it in the easiest, fastest, and best way possible. And I want to activate one last thing for you before you go. And that is that your expectations are not just met, but exceeded, and that things work out for you even better than you imagined. So yeah, you're already going to start seeing purple flowers today. Seriously, watch how often they start showing up for you, either in person or on TV. Just watch how they show up for you. And here's the thing. Every time you see those purple flowers today, I want you to smile, take a deep breath, and I want you to repeat, I am only available for my expectations to be exceeded. That will allow you to accept my activation for you of things working out better than you imagined and your expectations always being exceeded. That's what I would like to activate for you. Now, what do you want to activate for yourself? You have all the steps now, and go ahead and hit that thumbs up and see how many people are here doing this with you and holding the space for you.